There are fears growing that unemployment could become an issue in Australia as it is in the US. After some recent high-profile layoffs, new figures show another fall in job advertising. Ahead of a Reserve Bank board meeting tomorrow, it's more ammunition for those who argue the next interest rate move will be down. Here's Simon Pallan.
With the local profit reporting season over, share market investors have intensified their focus on the global economic picture. Today was the first chance for our market to respond to Friday's weak US jobs numbers. The All Ords closed 2.3% lower.
This is our reaction to the end of the European and US week, and we've started off on a very, very soft footing, you might say.
Barack Obama will make a televised address this week outlining his new plan to tackle the US's crippling unemployment, which is still above 9%. In Australia, unemployment has not been a problem, but with a sluggish retail sector and a string of recent layoffs from companies like BlueScope and SPC Ardmona, some believe the tide could be turning.
We've actually lost about 20,000 jobs since February this year in the manufacturing sector, and there are 100 here and 20 there and 30 there, and then you have one big one like BlueScope Steel, and you get 1,000 or 1,400 in one day, and that makes people sit and look up.
And new figures show job advertisements have fallen for a second consecutive month. The ANZ Job Ads Index dropped 0.6% in August. It follows a 0.7% slide in July.
It is certainly a trend. We've had 2 months of declines. We've had 4 of the last 5 months job ads have been falling, and newspaper job ads have fallen in each of the last 6 months. So we're seeing a genuine cyclical slowdown in job advertising.
According to the Australian industry group BOSS, employment decisions are being constrained by the government's Fair Work Act.
We can sit there and say this act is fine, nothing has to happen, but we'll just see more job reductions in a host of industries, not just manufacturing, but in retail, etc. Because, there are elements to this act that aren't working as well as they should.
With job losses mounting and a new unofficial measure showing the first fall in inflation in 2 years, there's now growing expectations of an interest rate cut before the end of the year. But rates are tipped to stay on hold when the Reserve Bank meets tomorrow.
My view on interest rates is there's definitely no case for putting up interest rates tomorrow. The ANZ job index actually vindicates that view that I have. I think the next movement in interest rates, we should just as much consider them going down as staying the same.
If the economy slows by more than we're thinking right now, then you could easily see a rate cut. But that being said, this mining boom is coming. We have elevated inflation pressures, and a rate hike could also be the case.
Whatever it decides tomorrow, the Reserve Bank will be closely watching the official unemployment data due out on Thursday.